Alrighty, y'all. So in today's video, gun is clear. Is Glock overrated? This is a very broad statement, and I feel like there's two answers: yes and no. I know that's not what you want to hear, but I feel that it's the truth. If we're talking about a completely stock gun, I think Glock is extremely overrated. I do think that there are a lot of manufacturers out there that make a significantly better gun stock from the factory that you are going to carry. Glock triggers suck. The iron sights suck, in my opinion. And then the grip sucks, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion, and a lot of people feel the same way. Now, this is what Glock has to offer that a lot of companies don't. If we're talking about building a gun and making it your own and exactly spec it out how you want, Glock is 1,000,000% the way to go, and that's why the community is so strong. If we're going to build this gun out from it directly out of the box, I would not want any other gun than a Glock because you can do whatever you want: compensator, upgraded barrel, mill to slide, custom slide, grip texture, cerakoted, stippling work. There's just endless possibility. Grip it tapes. There's just a lot of things that you can choose from to make it your own gun, and I think that that's where Glock excels. Now, the reason I don't personally carry a Glock is because if you're going to build a gun like this is not something you want to carry because you guys know as well as I, not going to get in politics, there's one side out there trying to get the other. The minute you start decking out guns, customizing, modding them out, your intent changes, so to say, which we all know that's not the case. Self-defense is a very sketchy thing when it comes to a lot of states. Not sure where you're at, but here in Texas, luckily, we're on the better side. I would just not want to put myself in a situation to go through that. God forbid, that's probably going to be the one of the worst days of your life if you have to use a firearm. So try and make it in your best interest to avoid the extra headaches that can go along with it. Carry something that's stock, reliable, not modded out, no upgraded triggers, no red dots, just something that, God forbid, you would never have to use, but your intent was not to destroy or cause any harm, just to protect you and your family. One thing I do want to show you guys, the texture from grip, the grip on the texture, it kind of sucks from Glock, and I've never been a big fan of it, but I do want to show you guys one comparison for another gun that is slightly more expensive. This gun is clear as well. The HK contours, as you can see, when it's gripped in your hand, it fits perfectly and is molded to your hand, and also you get this nice little checkered pattern which gives your hand a really nice aesthetic, a really nice fit. HK is more expensive than Glock, but you get what you pay for. You get much better sights and a whole lot better trigger. Now, I'm not comparing the two. I'm just telling you, in my opinion, if you're going to carry something, spend the extra 50 to 100 bucks and get something that is completely stock, that's already proven from the factory, that has a nicer trigger, nicer night sights, and a nicer grip texture. Now, everybody needs a Glock. Let's just be 100% honest, 100% transparent. The feeling that you get after a gun is built and you made it the way you want it, it's hard to explain, which I know a lot of you can agree with. The first day you get it on the range and you fire it up and you start seeing those groupings, and it's all worth it even after the credit card bills, after all the charges. You can't explain it. Getting a gun built, making it your own, does not compare to buying it from the factory. So to answer your question, Glock Innocence is overrated, but it also is not. In short terms, go get yourself a Glock. Everybody needs at least one or two. Subcompact and a full size. Spec it out how you want. Enjoy it. Build it. And, just be part of the community, man. There's a lot of Glock fanboys that are annoying, but there's a lot of really cool dudes out there cool people, not just dudes, but cool people that enjoy Glocks and think highly of them. So, to answer your question, you need one. Go buy one. As far as carrying only one, leave that up to you. But me personally, I would say carry something else if you only had one. Alrighty, y'all. I just wanted to give a quick visual of Jake's build. In this shooting section, I test out his build. He tests out my build. We give each other's feedback on, how the gun tested out, how it performed. Hope y'all enjoy. You want to check the grouping?
Walk it up there.
All right, clear.
I got one stray.
Alrighty, as we expected, all bullseye, one A zone, low right, very acceptable. This is considered A, all nines. So at about 5 to 7 yards, dead accurate. Jake is gonna go next with my 45. And then he'll give his honest opinion right afterwards. We are going for just strictly accuracy shots, nothing crazy. Call it when you're ready, Jake.
Ready? Ready. Oh shit, I flinched on that one.
Clear.
That's a tighter grouping.
So all bullseye, lower 9, still considered A zone. Actually a slightly better, well, yeah, slightly better with my gun, which he has not shot before, have you?
Correct.
That was his first time shooting. As you can see, only difference is the comp, different trigger, and I have night sights. Well, of course, flashlight, but damn good grouping for the first time, never shooting.
A little bit about this Glock. It's a 45. It's a USA model. I had it Cerakoted and then laser engraved. The only modifications that I've had to this gun are I put the Glock tritium night sights on it. I shot these with the Glock 19X and I fell in love with them. The main reason why I like it is the front sight marries very well with the rear sight where it leaves no gaps. It doesn't let you wander off. The other thing I did just recently was I did the slide lock release extended. Huge difference. And then this is my first outing with this Overwatch DAT trigger. I got it with the bar. That's it. I'm impressed with it. It reduced the take up and the wall. The break is real clean and the reset's very short. I have maybe 250 rounds through that gun, and hopefully it gets better as it breaks in. And then we're gonna shoot it a little bit today, and then Steven will also give you his take on what I got going on.
For sure. And about how many rounds you got on that total, Jake?
On this one?
Throughout the life of it since you've had it new?
Probably 350, 250 shooting with you, and then just going to the indoor range, like 100 rounds.
Any issues?
Not a single one.
Cool.
Not a single one. Dirty ammo and clean ammo. I haven't had a single issue with it.
Hell yeah. Well, as you guys know, Jake's a dart with the Glock, so we'll get some groupings. Hopefully y'all enjoy, and then we'll let him shoot mine, see what he thinks. What are your thoughts? You like the comp without it?
I think the comp on my gun with my sights, it's a clean ass gun. You'd have to shoot it more to compare the triggers, but the follow-up shot with the comp does make a big difference.
Yeah, if we saw that horizontal muzzle rise, it was like dead on every time. So big shout out to Jake. I'll do the same trials just with my gun and his gun, and then we'll edit it, get this posted, and merch coming soon. So all within A zone, 2 9s. So a little worse than I thought I would do, but trying to get used to it. Try Jake's now, see how we do. Jake had a really tight group on that, so it's just me. No, wait. Let me try Jake's gun and then we'll... So, see, all A zone, This one right above bullseye. This is bordering 9.8. I think I did better with yours, huh? You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like his trigger a lot better. Not to knock on Tactical Pontoon, but this is a way better quality trigger. And his sights are way better, so I like his gun better. Muzzle rise, I could tell a significant difference with or without the comp. I don't mind it, but if you get used to the comp, you're probably gonna like it a little bit more. But I'll try. I really like this trigger, guys, a lot. The reset is so fucking crisp. I really like that trigger a lot. Highly recommend it for anybody looking for a trigger upgrade. So, tight grouping, I
Overwatch
think.
precision.
Overwatch precision, damn good. I think I even hit both of those. So, if I were to make a recommendation, I would get a better quality trigger over the comp. Just my opinion. But so, I think overall, trigger his is way better, hands down, hands down. Compensator, if you really want it just to keep that muzzle down, I think it's worth it. It's a little steep on the price, but overall, if you gain anything from this video, go buy yourself a Glock. It's meant to be. It's destined. Everybody needs one. They're workhorses. They're great. You need a Glock. Trust me. G45, I think, is one of the best guns for the price point and what you're getting. Everything you can do to it to customize it. Out of the box, I think it's a 9 out of 10. So I'm going to pass it to Jake, let him get his overall thoughts on it. Jake, quick outro for the video.
Glock's a very good gun. Everybody's a fanboy, right? And I've shot 6 Hoyers, Stokers,
Springfield,
Springfield,
Canic.
and I finally gave up and I got a Glock. And once I shot the Glock, it's like it's a proven platform, and it's like a Lego set for grown-ups. It's like a pistol version of an AR. You can do whatever you want to it.
Shout out to Brady. That's what he always says too.
It's
I
true.
know, it's true.
But in a couple weeks, I'll be porting mine, and then we'll come through with the video on commentary.
Oh yeah.